So what I wanted to do today is essentially allow you to tap back into that creativity, get into the place of your body where creativity is actually held, so that we can really explore that and then introduce it back into our lives, back into work, and see how it benefits the rest of our lives as well. If there's anything I suggest that you can't see visually in your mind or anything that you're not getting, don't worry about it. Just breathe through it. Anything that you don't understand, you're not meant to understand. Anything that you see, you're meant to see. So just trust the process and it's all meant to be. Have your mind open and allow yourself to feel what it is we're going through in this meditation. Just taking another deep breath in and then letting it all go again. I'm going to invite you to do a body scan. So just bring your attention to the top of your head. And then as you identify each body part with my guidance, just let go any tension that is in the body. Then bring your attention to the forehead. Let go of any tension in your eyebrows, in your lips. Let your tongue drop down in relaxation. Unclench any jaw. Relax your neck. Let your shoulders drop down. Relax your spine. Relax your arms and all the way down to your fingertips. Relax your stomach and let your breath move freely through your stomach. Relax your hips. Relax your thighs. Relax your calves and your ankles. And relax your feet. And then just imagine in roots from your feet, from the soles of your feet, just like a tree, growing into the earth beneath you. And imagining those roots growing deep into the core of the earth. Feeling supported and feeling safe to be guided. And then just take a moment to give some gratitude to your body. Be grateful for the fact that it is the vessel that takes you through these experiences. Now I'm going to get you to bring your attention to the area below your belly button, which is essentially your womb space. And if you want to amplify the energy of that, you can bring your hands over your womb. So this area of your body is the sacral. This is the place in your body where energy for creativity, for passion, for ideas, and for playfulness exists. So if you ever want to access more creativity, this is the place in your body where it is held. So if we ever feel creatively blocked, it means there's some kind of emotion or energy that is blocked in this area of the body. So some of those emotions might be things like uncertainty, blaming, guilt, or giving control to something outside of us. So sit with some of those emotions now and see if anything comes up. And if it doesn't, that's okay. So these are the emotions that we usually need to move through when we feel like creativity is lacking. So now we're going to go into a journey deeper into creativity itself. So we can find passion, creation, ideas, and playfulness again. So just picture yourself in a forest. You're taking a walk through a beautiful forest. You can hear the birds singing, crunching of the leaves and the twigs beneath your feet, the rustling of any trees in the wind. Just taking in every bit of sense that you can imagine in this forest. So this is your permission to play, your time to play. So maybe there's something that's not usually in a forest. But what do you see? What are you wearing? What can you hear? And what can you feel? So you continue on your walk and you hear some rustling at the bottom of one of the trees you're walking past. You decide to walk towards the rustling that you can hear. And you see that deep in the roots of the huge tree trunk, there's a carving. And you can hear some chattering going on. So you decide to kneel down and see what's happening. And carved into the tree trunk at the bottom is a mini treehouse. And this treehouse is full of little pixies. What do these pixies look like to you? What color are they? Are they pink, blue, green? Do they have flowers in their hair? And what are they doing? So they notice that you're standing and watching them, and they all give you a little wave. And as you wave back, you decide to leave them to whatever they were doing as you carry on your walk through the forest. So continuing your walk and feeling the glow of the sun against your skin, you notice there's a glowing pink, throbbing light at the end of the path of the forest. It's a huge pink light. But you're distracted by this feeling on your leg. And as you look down, you see a little gnome tapping on you. He's got a huge smile on his face. So you kneel down to him. And he puts out his hand to shake your hand. And as you're shaking his hand, you look him in the eye and you see that they have a message for you. What does he want to say to you? As you thank him for his message, you stand up and turn around to continue your walk through the forest. And you start to notice there's more gnomes walking in a line, and they're guiding you to this pink light you noticed before. So you start to follow them. As you look ahead of yourself, you see a door made out of stone. And you're standing outside what looks like a cave. And you can see that the pink light is coming from inside this cave. You notice on the door that it says your name. This is your hub of creation. Come inside. So you slowly start to push the stone door open. And as it opens, the pink glowing light gets stronger and stronger. Take this moment in and absorb what you're seeing. You've just entered a magical pink crystal grotto. It's warm, it's colourful, and this grotto is full of magic. You can see droplets of pink crystals dripping from the ceiling like icicles. But what else can you see? This is your hub of creation. As you start to explore the grotto a little further, you start to touch the floor. What does it feel like? Is it rough like a crystal, or is it smooth like marble? Then you start touching the walls. What do they feel like? And then you look above you at the ceiling. Is the ceiling sparkling? Is it full of lights? Can you see darkness? Or can you even see straight through to the sun in the sky? How big is the grotto? Is it expansive with loads of space? Or is it small and cozy? Now, as you stand in the middle of this hub of creation, you take a big, deep breath in, absorbing all of your surroundings. As you stand in the middle, what comes to mind? Is there anything you feel? Is there anything that's exciting you? You can now acknowledge that this magic that you're experiencing is alive inside of you and accessible at any time. And this hub of creativity is yours to access anytime you want. Now bringing your attention back to your sacral, which is your womb space. And this bright pink light that's in the crystal grotto, we're going to bring this into the sacral. So imagine this warm pink light is glowing in your sacral chakra, giving permission for creativity to be born in your body again. Creativity in your life, creativity in your work, And imagining that pink light traveling up through your torso, into your arms, and all the way to your fingertips. Allowing this creativity to exist in everything you touch and create from now on. With this pink sparkle flowing in your body, you turn to leave the grotto. You thank the grotto for being your hub of creation, and you close the stone door behind you. And you start to follow your walk back where you started in the forest. You wave goodbye to the gnome who tapped you on the leg on your way out. And you wave goodbye to the pixies in their mini treehouse. And you slowly guide yourself back to where you started your walk in the forest. And when you get back to the start, you take one look back at the grotto. And you see its pink, glowing, throbbing light pulsing outside of the grotto. Again, reminding yourself that this hub of creation is accessible anytime. And reminding yourself that there is magic everywhere. There is play everywhere. And there is creation everywhere. And that we can access that anytime if we don't give in to the limits of our mind or the limits of any external conditioning. Play is always available. Even if the serious pressures of life and work make us forget, it's our choice to remember. Life is play, and everything is always going to be okay. So I invite you to take a really deep breath in and then let go that experience. And know that whatever you've experienced will live on in your subconscious, and it may even inspire ideas in the coming days. So just slowly starting to make some small movements in your body. Stretch if you need to, and then when you're ready, slowly opening your eyes.